no matter how safe of a driver you are, there's always something that could happen. And if something does happen, then you're gonna want proof. And that's where a dash cam comes in. So today I'm taking a look at this LINGDU LD06 Dash Cam. Now LINGDU went ahead and sent this to me, so I just want to give my first impressions of this. So the top slides right out, and right here we're going to have two different sections. At the bottom is going to be the dash cam itself, and here's a quick sneak peek of it. And right underneath that we can go ahead and lift this box up, and there's going to be a bunch of accessories in here. We have the user manual, the car charger, a 12-foot USB-C power cable, a double-sided adhesive, a pry tool, 5 cable clips, and 2 electrostatic films. Now before mounting and testing out the dash cam, I just want to show you guys around this dash cam, because for starters, it looks really, really nice. Now I know looks don't really matter in a dash cam because it's going to be hidden, but it's nice that LINGDU didn't go ahead and skimp out on the design. And this is pretty small, and it actually goes ahead and reminds me of what my portable charger looks like. Now taking a look at the front, we're going to have the big camera, and then right here is going to be the logo LINGDU. Up top is going to be the sticker mount, and so if you will go ahead and change cars and this isn't sticky anymore, it's good that you do have an extra one it comes with. And right here is going to be the hinge, so you can go ahead and tilt it and get the right angle. And when we take a look at the left side, there's going to be two things. It's going to be the USB-C power cable and an SD card slot, a micro SD card slot, which it does come with one already, which is very generous. So I can just go ahead and take it out. And here we could see this one's going to be 64 gigabytes. And you do need a nail to go ahead and push this in. And there it sticks in place. Now taking a look at the right side, there's going to be nothing. And now on the back side, there's going to be a bit more information on the unit itself. And then down over here, we can go ahead and see kind of like the saying, it says, specialty leads future. And then on the left side, there's going to be 2 little indicators. And now this is going to be for the light. On the left side is going to be the blue indicator light. And on the right side is going to be the red indicator light. And finally, taking a look at the bottom, there's going to be a little hole for a reset button and a function key. So since this dash cam doesn't have a screen, then it's okay to go ahead and install it right over here behind the mirror. And also make sure it's at a good angle over here so the camera doesn't accidentally go ahead and record this black part here. So you can take the adhesive right off, make sure the windshield is clean, and then go ahead and stick it on. And now if you ever want to take this dash cam off, you can just go ahead and slide it to the left, and it's easiest if you put your finger right over here and push. All right, so now it's time to attach the cable, and there's going to be 2 ways. The first way is going to be the easiest one, just attach it here, and then attach it down here, but it's going to look ugly because it's going to be hanging up and down. So the clean way would be to go ahead and just put it right through up all the way over here, and then slide it all the way to the bottom, all the way underneath here. And so it's going to be nicely tucked in here, and the cable's not going to be in the way. So I'm going to start by attaching the USB-C cable over here, just so I know exactly how much slack to give. And then we can go ahead and grab the pry tool to go ahead and slide the cable up through here. So the easiest way to start is with the curved portion. Go ahead and stick it in here. And then for the wire, go ahead and do a loop, kind of like this. And make sure you give it enough slack. It's not too long, it's not too loose. And then just push this upwards and then insert this here as close to the pry tool as possible. And it goes and sticks right in place. And you can push with your fingers a little bit or with the tool. And there, now it's nice and hidden on the right side. So now we'll do the same thing to over here. And the easiest way is just to have the pry tool lift it up and then slide your hand all the way to the left while pushing the wire inside. And when you get to the part that meets the plastic, just go ahead and lift it up and make sure it gets right inside here. And just try to get it underneath this portion here by pushing it more. And right now I went ahead and flipped the tool over so I can go ahead and push the tool inside this section over here. And then keep continuing down the bottom. And then when you get to the corner, you can go ahead and lift this up and just push it inside, and then use the tool to push it further in. And then keep doing that all the way down. So now we can go all the way back up and then fix this part. So we're almost there, and you could go ahead and do it the lazy way and just put it over here and put it through here. But don't do that, just because last time I did that with my other dash cam, the wire kept getting loose and I ended up breaking it. So the easiest way to avoid this is by using these clips underneath over here. So just find a solid place to put these cable clips, and in my case it's going to be right over here at the hinge at the glove compartment, just because when I open the glove compartment, this part isn't going to go ahead and move too much versus if I put it over here. And there, and I can go ahead and give it a push. There, and the cable locked in place. And then do the same thing for the other side, and I can stick the wire right over here, and then go ahead and give it a push. And then just continue tucking the wire inside here, and so it's pretty loose over here. So what I want to go ahead and do is just grab it like this, and kind of push it upwards. And I can go ahead and hide as much slack in there as possible. And there, now that that's done, now this can just be plugged in over here. And time to check the camera out. All right, so now I can go ahead and turn on the car, and the dash cam should go ahead and automatically turn on.
Regular formatting reminder.
And there, it just told me regular formatting reminder, and it's currently
Recording started.
And
Wi-Fi is on.
so I went ahead and downloaded the LINGDU app, and then this went ahead and popped up. So I can go ahead and connect to the camera. I'll join. It's connecting to Wi-Fi. All right, and there it is. And right now I'm currently seeing a live feed. So here, if I go ahead and go outside, you're gonna be able to go ahead and see me. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is actually take off that plastic on that camera. I took the plastic off. You can go ahead and see, and now the quality is looking a lot cleaner. And so here you can tell it's actually currently still recording. Here there's a 25 seconds, so if I go ahead and press stop.
Recording stopped.
It said recording stopped for the dash cam. And now I want to go ahead and check this out. So let me see dash cam albums. So I'll go to normal. And then here you can see all the videos and images that were taken. And then at the bottom over here, we're gonna have more settings, but I can't click onto anything unless I go ahead and stop the recording. All right, so now back to the home screen, there's gonna be a few settings at the bottom, but we can't actually click onto any of this. The only thing we can click on is this over here, which is gonna go ahead and full screen. So here we can go ahead and see the image currently and what the current resolution is, which it says it's 2560 by 1440 at 30 FPS. Let's see if I click into this. Okay, I can go ahead and change it here. So you can change it to 1920 by 1080. Or 3040 by 2160, which I'll go ahead and leave it as that. And then I can also mess with the audio settings here. So if I press this button here,
Audio off.
it says audio off, and then I press it again,
Audio on.
audio on. And now at the upper right corner, we're gonna have a settings button. So here it goes over all the different dash cam settings, starting with video resolution. So again, right now it's currently 3840 by 2160 at 30 FPS. And then here's the other options we have. We also have loop recording. And the reason you'd want 1 minute over 3 minutes is this way, if you ever go over footage and things start deleting, you don't want 3 minutes to be deleted. You just want 1 minute to be deleted so you can preserve as much footage as possible when the time comes. And then we're also gonna have audio recording, so I can turn that on or off. We're gonna have G sensor, and it's currently set to medium. And this is basically gonna detect any physical or gravitational force on the dash cam. So suppose a collision happens and it's currently being recorded, you don't want the video to go ahead and be deleted by accident by the loop function. So it's gonna go ahead and save the current video as an emergency file. And the higher you have the G sensor sensitivity, then the less of a force you'll need for this to actually be triggered. And there's also gonna be parking mode, but this only works if you go ahead and hardwire connect this. And here we can see volume, so it's currently set at medium. And then here we can go ahead and see what kind of voice commands there are. So turn off recording, open recording, take picture, or lock the video. And right now, because I said all those things, it's currently happening and like a picture just got taken if you heard the shutter. And then here's fatigue driver reminder. And this is basically just gonna be a beep that the dash cam alerts you. And then we also have time date format, which it's sent to month, day, year, which I'll go ahead and leave it like that. The speed units, so kilometers per hour or miles per hour. Then we have the boot ringtone, so it's gonna go ahead and chime whenever you boot it up. Here's GPS info. And then a format reminder is set to every 30 days. And then video timestamps is set to on. So basically the time and date are always gonna go ahead and be indicated during the recording. And then here we have time zone. So I'll go ahead and set that to here. And then there's synchronized time. Then there's also SD card information, format SD card, Wi-Fi name, Wi-Fi password, and default setting if you wanna go ahead and reset everything.